Live and on demand from the WNY News Now studios in downtown Jamestown. This is WNY News Now.
And thanks for joining us for WNY News Now, TGIF to you and yours. I'm Justin Gould. Here's what's happening. A man is dead following a hit-and-run crash here in Jamestown. Plus, why the local Red Raider marching band is putting on their traveling shoes. But first, Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter, he's standing by with a live look at our weather. Hey, Dakota.
Hey, Justin, and happy Friday, everybody. We made it to the end of another work week, and I need to be punched up on the key wall. But what you see right there is a live look coming from Mayville. There I am. Hi. And this is the Sky Vision camera coming from Mayville. Temperature currently 50 degrees with that southwest wind of 8. And that southwest wind is actually our friend today. That's part of the reason why it's been warmer, because we've had a southerly wind. Just a few little scattered showers, nothing of a big deal here. But this will be changing in scope as we go throughout the day, or should I say going into the weekend. That will be changing, but the rest of the area pretty much dry, pretty much minus those little sprinkles. The high yesterday was 51, but that occurred late in the day by the evening hour. We only managed 49. Temperatures have actually been steady through much of the day, around 50 to 51 degrees. We should be near 33, and the record high for today is 57, set back in 2008. So the temperatures through the day, this is where we're at right now, about 50, 51, 52 is what the computer is suggesting. And watch the temperatures just go crashing down into the 40s. That is with a cold front moving our way. That potent front will change the wind direction, bring us a good day tomorrow, but then widespread rain Sunday through Monday as we ring in the new year. We'll talk about it in a few. Back to you.
Alrighty, Dakota, thank you. Our top story, a man died after being hit by a car in Jamestown yesterday afternoon. Jamestown police say he was struck at around 1:30 by a newer model white minivan at the corner of Newland and Chautauqua Avenues. The driver, who is believed to be an elderly female, allegedly left the scene of the crash after hitting the man walking with his bicycle. Now, police say the woman may have been having a medical emergency at the time of the crash. She was intercepted by Lakewood Bus-Dye police later on in the day. No charges have been filed in the case, and police say they're not releasing the names of those involved. And a City of Dunkirk woman was arrested last night for allegedly trafficking drugs. The Chautauqua County Sheriff's Office says that 35-year-old Mary Rodriguez Rosas was recently indicted by a Chautauqua County grand jury for allegedly distributing and selling narcotics in the area of East 2nd and Columbus Avenues in Dunkirk. Rodriguez Rosas was arrested by the Dunkirk Police Department at her Lord Street residence. She's charged with 2 counts of felony third-degree criminal sale of a controlled substance in the case. She was held pending arraignment in Chautauqua County Court. And a Conewango Valley woman is facing multiple drug charges after her arrest at a Warren County nursing home on Christmas Day. 40-year-old Andrea Cusimano was arrested by Warren-based state police after they received a report of a wanted person at the home. Police say they confirmed the warrant apprehended Cusimano when she left a bathroom facility there. Police say they seized 2 containers with alleged methamphetamine, a small bag of meth, a glass pipe containing meth, and a tooth scale, multiple pills, suspected ecstasy pills, and a container of pipe scrapings, and a large sum of money. Cusimano was held in Warren County Jail pending her extradition back to New York. She faces several charges in that case. And Jamestown has a new historian. Mayor Sam Teresi announced this morning that he appointed Ashley Sensky to serve in the position. Sensky replaces B. Dolores Thompson, who announced her retirement earlier this year. Now, for the past 3 years, Sensky worked for multiple local historical institutions, including the Oliver Archives Center at the Chautauqua Institution, Robert H. Jackson Center, and is currently the archivist for the National Comedy Center here in Jamestown. Sensky has also been serving as an independent consultant for Mayor Sam Teresi's papers during his time as both mayor and director of development for the city of Jamestown. Well, certainly an important job preserving the history of the city. Hopefully everybody is having a great day and enjoying themselves as we coming off this post-holiday. And it seems like, at least for a lot of us, I can say for myself, we had Christmas off, maybe Christmas Eve off, maybe yesterday if you did. And now we have another weekend, so nothing's anything better than that. I'm going to say hello to Tracy. Hopefully you're doing well. Thanks so much for tuning in on the broadcast. We appreciate you being here. Hello to Melissa. Hello to Joseph, Deborah, Pam. Good to see you. Donna, haven't seen you in a while. Hopefully you had a Merry Christmas. Thanks for being here. Hello to Heather and Mike as well. Hopefully everyone is having a good day. Let us know how you're doing in the comments down below. Straight ahead, more news to tell you about why the Jamestown Red Raider Marching Band is headed out of state. But first, why New York's governor has vetoed a bill that would allow electric bikes and scooters here in New York. Dakota.
And we'll give you another look from the Sky Vision Camera Network, this time coming from Salamanca. Traffic flowing pretty good over I-86, but you can see the snow melt down there. Will we ever bring the snow back? We'll figure it out. We'll tell you next. WNY News Now continues in a minute. Go to black.
Live and on demand, you're watching WNY News Now.
Happy holidays from WNY News Now.
EagleZip.com is your local one-stop shop for all of your home and business computer needs. Located on Fluvan Avenue Extension, just outside of Jamestown, EagleZip.com sells and services all brands of desktops and laptops, as well as servers and network equipment for your business. All new computer sales include transferring your data from your old computer plus a 2-year warranty. Call EagleZip.com today.
Stop by EagleZip.com today and let us make computers easy for you. When you're on the go, stay in the know by downloading the WNY News Now mobile app. Stay up to date on local news, weather, and sports that matter to you. Plus, subscribe to breaking news and weather alerts from the team that puts coverage first. In addition, watch news as it happens with the Southern Tier's only 24/7 streaming network. Download the WNY News Now app right now. It's free on the Apple App Store and Google Play Store.
And happening now, New York's governor has vetoed a bill to allow electronic scooters and bikes statewide. Governor Andrew Cuomo's veto message says the bill overwhelmingly passed by lawmakers this year did not include enough safety measures such as helmet requirements. Lawmakers may try to pass a bill with more safety measures come next year. Cuomo says electronic bikes and scooters must be regulated to protect public safety, and he says he looks forward to working with lawmakers on the issue in 2020. Cuomo has publicly expressed concerns about protecting pedestrians from e-bikes. His veto message cites a 16-year-old boy who died in November after being hit by a tow truck while riding an electronic scooter. The vetoed bill would have allowed local communities to either regulate or ban e-scooters. And if you need a little extra motivation to keep this New Year's resolution to exercise, a new study says that getting the recommended amount of physical activity is tied to a lower risk of certain cancers. The study analyzed data from more than 750,000 adults in the United States, Europe, and Australia, looking at 15 different types of cancers. It found the recommended amounts of physical activity worked with lower risks of cancers. Now, they found that colon, breast, kidney, liver, non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, and epidermal cancers were all part of that list. U.S. health officials recommend that adults get at least 2.5 hours of moderate intensity aerobic exercise and around 75 minutes of vigorous intensity aerobic exercise per week. The researchers caution, though, that the study does not definitely show exercise directly causing cancer risk to drop, and that health experts say there may be other types of factors at play. The study was published yesterday in the Journal of Clinical Oncology. Either way, they say exercise is good for you no matter what. Well, holiday shopping is over, and most retailers are cashing in on record profits. We're talking about billions of dollars here. Daryl Forges breaks down the record-breaking holiday spending.
Money, profits, and record sales. That's what many retailers saw after big holiday spending by consumers. MasterCard reports that American retail rose 3.4% between November and Christmas Eve compared to last year.
Retailers have started offering promotions earlier in the season, some as early as Halloween, really giving consumers a long runway in order to buy gifts and stock up for everyone.
The most popular items, iRobot's Roomba, Instant Pot Duo, and LOL Surprise Dolls.
LOL Surprise is still the killer toy out there. It's what all the kids want. They continue to innovate as a company and keep that brand fresh.
The most popular shopping day was a Saturday before Christmas, also known as Super Saturday. Customer Growth Partners says consumers shelled out $34.4 billion on Super Saturday.
The death of retail shopping has been highly overrated, so F.A. Swartz has come back and made a good impact. Toys R Us has made a ton of news with their 2 no locations.
Companies like Amazon say this was their biggest holiday season ever. While some retailers rejoiced over record-setting revenue, department stores struggled. Sales for stores like Sears, Macy's, and others saw a 1.8% sales decline. I'm Daryl Forges reporting.
All righty, Daryl. Thank you very much. Well, man's best friend may have some beneficial remarks to our health. A new study shows that having a dog during childhood could lessen our risk of schizophrenia. Now, that's according to researchers at Baltimore's Shepherd's Pratt Health System. They say more than half of their subjects grew up with canines prior to becoming a teenager. And after comparing results, the research showed having a dog during childhood resulted in a 24% reduced chance of schizophrenia. Now, that percentage of a lesser risk doubled for babies who were around dogs. Oddly enough, there was no major benefit for kids and cats. The lead author isn't sure why there's an apparent link between dogs and schizophrenia. Certainly, dogs always make you happy, and I know there's a saying, if you want a friend, get a dog because they will be the most loyal. And I don't know, I like cats too, so it's kind of a hard trade-off. But I guess either way, dogs, number one, are really, really friendly. Sometimes if you get a cat that's just very independent, you call them over, they look at you and go, "What am I, a dog?" Hopefully everybody's having a good day. Hello to Richard. Thanks so much for joining us. Hopefully you're having a good day. Good to see you here on the broadcast. Hello to Bill as well. Lori, good to see you. Cindy, good afternoon to you. Thanks so much for being here. Let's see. Rachel is here. David, Elsa, good to see all of you. Let us know what you think in the comments down below. Certainly dogs are great friends. And maybe you got one for Christmas. I don't know. I've never gotten a dog for Christmas, but nevertheless, I think it'd be a little hard to hide them. Like you see in the movies, right? I think I talked about this earlier this week when we were talking about Christmas gifts. You see like the dogs in the boxes. That doesn't really happen, does it? Maybe? Who knows? Coming up next, Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter. He's here with a look at this week's weather forecast. And later, why the Jamestown Red Raider Marching Band is headed south. The details coming up.
Wishing you a safe and happy holiday season. WNY News Now, the Jolly Team, where coverage comes first.
Pronto Mart, not your average corner store. Located on the corner of Forest and Newland Avenues in Jamestown, Pronto Mart has everything you've been looking for. An amazing selection of hot foods, a large variety of premier headgear, and smoking accessories to fit any style. Pronto Mart, not your average corner store. Stop in and visit us today.
Want weather now? Download the WNY News Now mobile app and stay up to date on severe weather alerts. Plus, anytime hazardous weather strikes, stick with the Southern Tier's only 24/7 streaming network that keeps you safe. You're all in a tornado warning, so now is the time to go to a safe place, small room, lowest floor, near the center, away from windows. What are you waiting for? Download the WNY News Now mobile app today. It's free in the Apple App Store and Google Play Store.
First Defense Weather, the Southern Tier's only live and local weather source. Now, here's Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter.
Yeah, I think I had at one point, I think I had mentioned about how I wanted a dog for my birthday and my mom gave me a cat. But I learned to love the cat anyway. All right, let's take a look at what's coming up here. So another mild day today, a few scattered showers, not a whole lot today. That's the big deal. So even though we have this sucked in cloud cover, a lot of the day should be mainly dry, but you may catch a spotty to isolated shower through the day. Saturday, I didn't know what to put here, so I just put a whole bunch of emojis here. The little sunglass emoji, the heart eyes emoji, 2 thumbs up, 5 stars, whatever you want to call it. It's going to be a fantastic day tomorrow, mild with lots of sunshine, but a deep storm system, we talked about this yesterday, is going to be moving close to the region on Sunday, so that means a widespread soaking rain likely Sunday, going all the way through Monday, and we likely could pick up about an inch or so of rain throughout those 2 days. 51 right now. This might be our high for the day. We'll see if we can squeeze out another degree or two, but I think this is where we're going to be for the high today. This is part of the reason why that southwest wind to 14, that southwest wind, a southerly wind component, is always your friend to help warm you up a little bit. The dew point's at 50, so we do have a little bit of fog at the airport right now, 7 miles currently at the airport as of noon hour. 54 right now in Dunkirk, 58 in Erie, close to topping 60 there, 45 in Olean, 50 in Bradford. When you compare this to where we were at this hour yesterday at noon hour, we are currently 7 degrees warmer right now in Jamestown, 8 degrees warmer in Dunkirk, 3 degrees warmer in Erie. Look at Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, 16 degrees warmer. The Lake Erie shoreline, Lake Ontario shoreline has warmed up more than the southern tier has, but Dansville currently running 12 degrees warmer than they were at this hour yesterday. And again, I mentioned earlier how the temperatures have been steady almost all morning. This goes all the way since midnight, 51 degrees since midnight. Look at how the temperatures just have really not budged a whole lot. 50, 51, that's pretty much been the story since midnight, and that's going to be the story pretty much through the afternoon today, because this cold front is peeking back to our west, and as this front moves on through, the temperatures will be sliding downhill, but it's not going to be coming our way until later this afternoon. So the temperatures are not going to slip back until later in the day toward the evening hours. This actually is our next system down here in California and Mexico and Arizona. It doesn't look a whole lot of impressive now, but this thing is going to strengthen, come across the Midwest, and then take a track west of us in the upper Great Lakes. And there's already currently a whole bunch of watches and warnings for it. The colder side of the storm is going to be the west side. So the west side could be some snow. You see we've got winter storm watches and warnings up there, but we're going to be on the warmer side of it, which means rain. So we'll show you today on FutureScan. This is the in-house model. The in-house computer model doesn't pick up a whole lot, but it does pick up on the idea of maybe a few of those little scattered to isolated showers through the day. They wind down tonight, and then tonight will be dry, partly to mostly cloudy tonight. No weather hassles for you tonight. Now, here we go into Saturday night. This is going into Sunday. You can see here we go with this widespread influx with the rain, with the storm system passing well to our west. So it's likely going to be a wet couple of days, Sunday going into Monday. So again, we'll see how that plays out. So zone forecast, the inland areas here were free falling like Tom Petty. Temperatures going down into the 40s through the day. Next 7 days of your life on the screen, 46 tomorrow. In the words of Tony the Tiger, great. And a soaking rain coming Sunday through Monday. And again, temperatures above average though, but that high again on Monday is likely going to be early. Will also fall through the day as well. 36 for New Year's Eve. New Year's Day, we ring in 2020, 36 degrees, a few rain and snow showers, and going above average once again for Thursday. Sports is next. Don't go away.
Happy holidays from WNY News Now. WNY Sports Now is powered by Phone Zone of Jamestown. With the largest inventory around, we buy and sell our own merchandise at a price that can't be beat. Have a broken screen? We'll fix it. Learn more at phonezoneshop.com.
Enjoy, sports fans, it is Friday. Welcome back to WNY News Now. I'm Norm Rodriguez with a look at sports. With a 7 o'clock puck drop tonight, the Buffalo Sabres will be at home hosting the Boston Bruins. The Sabres fell short in their last game on Monday, losing 3-1 to the Ottawa Senators. Buffalo has fallen to 5th in the Atlantic Division with 41 points, 1 point behind the Montreal Canadiens. Meanwhile, Boston is coming off of a 7-3 win versus the Washington Capitals, which was also on Monday. They are also in first in the Atlantic with 53 points, 9 points ahead of the second-place Toronto Maple Leafs. The game will be televised on MSGB. Albert Golden Wheels Dubinian, a former wide receiver who played for the Buffalo Bills from 1960 to 68, died on Thursday due to complications from Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. During his tenure, Dubinian was part of the Bills' back-to-back AFL championship teams in 1964 and 65, shortly before the league merger in 1966. Dubinian was also a Pro Bowler in 1964 and was a second-team All-AFL player in 1960 and 1963 to 64. In his Pro Bowl season in 64, Dubinian had 1,139 yards and 10 touchdowns on 42 receptions, leading the AFL with a 27.1 yards per catch average. Dubinian was inducted into the Buffalo Bills Wall of Honor in 1995. Dubinian was 86 years old. Sticking with Buffalo Bills, with a 1 o'clock kickoff on Sunday, the 10-5 Buffalo Bills will close out the 2019 NFL season by hosting the 6-9 New York Jets. Buffalo will look to shake off a 24-17 loss versus the New England Patriots in their last game. Meanwhile, eliminated from playoff contention for the 9th straight season, the Jets will look to finish 6-2 in the second half of the season after going 1-7 in the first. As Justin said on Thursday's broadcast, Josh Allen is expected to start, with Matt Barkley possibly going in later in the game, with Buffalo having their playoff spot locked. The game will be televised on CBS. That's it for sports today. Back to Justin and Dakota.
Alrighty, Norm, thank you very much. Well, just like Super Bowl champs, the Jamestown Red Raider Marching Band and members of the district's a cappella choir are headed to Disney World to perform in various shows. School officials say more than 200 students, teachers, and parents are traveling on a 24-hour bus ride to the Magic Kingdom Park at Disney World. Now, the chorus is scheduled to perform Saturday during a candlelight processional at Disney's Epcot Center, and the marching band on Tuesday during the park's New Year's Eve parade. Band officials say they're performing the same music they did during the Jamestown Christmas parade, including hits like Sleigh Ride and Joy to the World. In between the music, the students can visit all 4 Disney parks alongside parents and teachers. Now, this year, the Jamestown High School Red Raider Marching Band placed 8th during the New York State Field Band competition in Syracuse. Previously, Dakota, the team was moved into the national class after coming off a 3rd state championship win in the last 5 years.
I believe JHS goes to Disney, I think, almost every year for band, I think. Yeah. Because I think every year they play in whatever they hold down there in Disney, the bowl, whatever it is that they have down there.
And it's really amazing that both groups really are going to be performing on such a big stage. I mean, imagine all the people from all over the world who will be there during the holidays to see that. And then also the opportunity for the students to get to go to a park like that. I'm sure some of them probably haven't. And you get to go to all of the parks, whichever one you'd want. So hopefully they enjoy their time there, and definitely representing Jamestown really well.
Mm-hmm. The marching band does that very well. And, you know, that's the one thing, no matter whatever, you know, the high school's marching band has always been top notch.
Absolutely, absolutely. And when you have things like that, I kind of know what you're referencing when you talk about like the violence at Jamestown High School, right? Very much headline news, something that has to be solved. But there's so much good, and I think that's with everything. There's always the good with the bad. Right. And in the end, for us as journalists, it's not our place to say, you know, which is which. But stories like this, it goes to show you and just how amazing really the community is. So it's great to see them, and we thank them for sharing that with us, and good luck for sure when they're down there. Dakota, you probably
Yes.
don't have a weather forecast prepared for them, but I'm guaranteeing it's probably going to be 85 and beautiful.
Well, I mean, they may have a little bit of rain. I mean, it's Florida. But anyway, the highs today are going to occur early today. But again, the majority of the afternoon will be spent in the 50s. We're not going to slip back until later in the day. And again, we're keeping our eyes Sunday and Monday with a storm system passing close to the region. Soaking rain likely both of those days. The model guidance currently suggests an inch or more of rain both of those days. And it looks like we ring in the new year, still a bit above average into the upper 30s. I think this holiday week has gotten you all discombobulated because I can't talk.
Yeah, Dakota was, you're doing good. I mean, yesterday he was a little crazy coming in. Too many of those Mai Tais over Christmas. He came in a little late, and we're like, where's Dakota Hunter? We need him.
Well, I guess if you really want to be technical, I was waiting for a call from one of my doctors, and they called at like 9:10 in the morning, and I'm like, I gotta be out of here. I don't have time for this crap.
Well,
but
hey, we appreciate you being here nevertheless, and enjoy the rest of your afternoon, because it's going to be a nice day out there nevertheless, minus the rain, of course.
And the clouds.
And the clouds, yeah. I'm going out for lunch with a friend, so it'll be pretty cool. Get to catch up. That's it for us today. News continues 24/7 at WNYNewsNow.com. We leave you with a look of, well, I think that's a little bit of the sun. I see it right there. It's just peeking through
just a little bit.
A touch.
Over the cloud cover.
We'll be back Monday. Hope to see you then right here on the broadcast. Exciting news come next week for us, so please, please, please tune into that. If you want a teaser, I think Dakota's got it on his Facebook page. You can find him at Hunters WX.
We can't tell you exactly what it is, but we can tell you we've been working for several months on it.
Yeah, so stay tuned.
Sleepless nights. ...
Have a great weekend.